with this tea that we share. We begin session. Winter 2023 of the Common Era. OMG. And the reason why we hold session the words ending the Bodhisattva's vow. May we extend this mind over the whole universe so that we and all beings together may attain maturity in Buddha wisdom. And in order to do this, to extend this mind, we must first cultivate this mind. And while many things go on during session, two are perhaps slightly more important than others. One is your effort, zazen, sitting on a cushion or a chair, zazen, sitting meditation, moving towards the middle, gathering the various parts of ourselves that we leave strewn across our lives, and uniting them in one mass so that we can look into this matter energetically, with a clear mind and an open heart. And along the way, we encounter various obstacles, boredom, resentment, apathy, confusion, and of course, pain. And these obstacles are like grist for the mill, like wood for the fire. In session, we have the opportunity to see these things, encounter these things within ourselves, undisguised, so that we can see ever more clearly who we are, what we are doing. And in the end, see into this and in seeing into this, we extend our energies, our samadhi, our charity, and our compassion over all beings, known and unknown, near and far, sentient and insentient. And so these gaps that we have here in the Zendo, brought about by the pandemic and the virus, serve the purpose of safety. We won't harm others. Others won't harm us. But there is another understanding of these spaces. And that is that there are no spaces. There are no empty cushions. The Zendo is full, brimming over. That empty spot next to you. Who knows who's there? Who knows who's been there? Who knows who will be there? And the other aspect of session is what goes on outside of this Zendo, in between formal Zazen sittings, cooking, cleaning, straightening up our personal space, monastery cleaning, running chores. The temptation is to consider these out of the Zendo activities as somehow different. Periods of a kind of relaxation, break of pace. We could move our body this way and that, stretch, touch our toes. Whereas in the Zendo, everybody sits more or less still. And so we begin to think that there are two things happening. And this is a deception. For what goes on outside of the Zendo during this session is every bit as important as what goes on inside the Zendo. Like links in a chain, each scheduled sitting is a link, followed by another link that takes us someplace else. Maybe several links. And then finally the link that brings us back into the Zendo. And if these links in between sittings are not filled with energy, filled with mindfulness, filled with the vows, then coming in here and sitting probably has some merit, some usefulness, but it is significantly weakened by this dualistic mind. So in order to extend this mind over all being, cultivate sincere mind, that is, no gaps, no cracks, no separate pieces. One session, sometimes in this form, sometimes in another form. One section. If we can do this, then truly, this mind will extend outward forever. Do your best.